Hey everybody, welcome back to the Nation. Jason here. It's been a while since me or anybody has posted anything for that matter, just anybody in general. I don't know about anybody else. I have hecka excuses. Before I start that, I'm just gonna go right in and say this is not one of my Road to Gold videos, as it has recently come to my attention. My external hard drive, which I must put has literally everything, all of my, well, not everything but an extra, like I got this gameplay off my ITV. I hadn't rendered it yet. It had just been sitting there. It was a pretty good score, 40 and 20, something like that. But everything else, all of my Road to Golds, all of my montage clips, all of my gameplays, everything was on that drive. And right now all I have is one. What do I even have? I have my quad feed. This is everything that's just been on my ITV. I have my quad feed just because I'm in love with that clip. That's on my ITV still. I had this gameplay, which I think is the game right before I go gold. I have my going gold video, and I have the game before this. I don't know why I saved it. It's not that good. But yeah, it sucks. I'm gonna try to get in contact with the company or something. If any of you guys know anything, it's a My Passport for Mac, 1 terabyte by Western Digital. And what it is, when I plug it in, is it looks like it's gonna start up. There's like the little light on the side. That means it's like doing stuff. That turns on here. I'm gonna plug it in now and see if you guys can hear it. But then it starts like making this buzzing noise, this loud buzzing noise, and then it starts like going, and it's like not. Oh, yeah, here it goes. Where is the mic here? I don't know if you can hear that, but that's what it does. Not fun stuff. It has everything on it. I'm actually gonna be so pissed off if it doesn't work. Shit will hit the fan. And I don't know what's gonna happen if I lose everything. I'll probably end up posting the final Road to Gold, but then that's it. I have to start from scratch, which sucks. But yeah, let's get back to the topic that I was going to talk about. None of us have been posting. I have, like I said, I have many excuses. I had finals, which it wasn't too bad. I had work and I finished up swimming. The last meet was on Friday. I was there for so long. I had to be there at like 2:30, but I got there a little early. I got there at like 2:15ish, did a few laps just to sort of warm up, and I didn't get home until, or I didn't leave until about 8. So I was there for a good amount of time. I ended up, okay, rant mode right here. I was at the meet. I don't know if any of you guys know anything about swimming, but the first event is what's called a medley relay. That's where you got 4 people and each person does 1 stroke. So it goes backstroke, breaststroke, butterfly, freestyle. I was swimming freestyle, and this was like, I think, almost a triple feet or something like that with pistols. But for freestyle to make districts, you need 26:00 or quicker time. And I got a split. My split for my medley relay, a split is my individual time out of the big time, because it all adds up to one big time. I had a 25:06, and that means I was 0.4 seconds quicker than I needed to be. But that doesn't count because it's not a actual like 50 freestyle individual event. But later on, a few events later, I actually swam the 50 free, and on my start, I slipped. The block was kind of wet, and the stupid lady that was starting, she like took like 6 seconds in between like telling us to take our mark and go, and like I think I jerked once, and so she told us to stand up, and then she did it again. And as she went, I tried to push off with my back foot, but it slipped in water, so like a little puddle or whatever was on the block, and I slipped, and I got a 26-2, and I was so pissed off after that. But I ended up going. After that, I had my 500, which I was 1 second off as well. But which 500 is 20 down and backs in a pool, and that's a lot. I really like the 500. I was at like a 6:37, something like that, 6 minutes 37 seconds, and the time was like a 6:36 or 6:35. And I was talking to my coach before, and like I knew that the one event that I for sure was going to qualify for district scene would have been, would have been my 500, and it was. I was talking to him, and he was like trying to figure out what time I should try to go for. I wouldn't really know, just because I'm constantly swimming. I don't really have time. I can't really look at the clock just because of the placement. And he's like, oh, you know what? You should try to go for a 1:15 100. Which, so I do 100, I have to do 5 100s, essentially, each 100 in a minute 15 seconds. And I'm like, I don't know if I can do that. I don't, because I'm swimming. I don't know what times I have. And he's like, you can do it. And so I start. I'm just, what I usually end up doing is I start zoning out, and all I really pay attention to is the number. So you have somebody at the far end of the pool, and when you come in, they hold a little sign down that says what lap you're on. And I was sort of zoning out. It was 7 or 9, and I look over as I'm taking a breath. My coach is on the other side, and he gets up and he starts like waving his like clipboard, trying to get me to go faster. And I'm like, oh God, I must be going too slow. So I start to go faster, and I keep that speed. And as I'm going, each time he keeps doing that, I'm like, oh my God, I must be going too slow. But I'm too tired to go any faster. And I was ahead of everybody else in the relay. I was like almost a lap ahead of one guy. Most people were about half a lap behind. I'm like, oh shit! And I just kept going, and he just kept doing that. And after like 15, I just sort of like I slowed down a little bit. I kept going until the final one, and I just sprinted the last 25 to him. I ended up getting a 6:17, which was 2 more seconds faster than it would have been if I would have done a 1:15 every single time, which would have been 6:15. It didn't really matter. Qualified for districts. That happened. I had work, which is, now that swimming's over, FYI, that was the last thing. I don't have to work on the weekends all the time now, which is a plus for me, and also means, since swimming's over, what I like to call, and it's going to sound kind of nerdy, but I call it gaming season. I do a sport in the winter and a sport in the fall. I don't do track. I haven't done track since middle school. I didn't really like it. But this is what I call gaming season. I get to come home, do my homework, and then right away go to game, not go to game, but just sort of play, and I have more time to actually devote to this. I'm going to try to post every Monday and Wednesday. I'm going to try to hold myself to that. And, but this whole my external hard drive thing not working kind of just messed up my entire plan. It kind of fucked it all up, because I'm gonna have to go and try to get some gameplays, because I've been playing a ton of Skyrim, and I'm not gonna implement my Monday Wednesday-ish schedule until I get my hard drive situation figured out, because until then there's nothing I can really do, because I'm not looking to keep gigabytes on gigabytes on gigabytes of gameplays on my computer. That's going to slow it down way too much. And it just sucks. It just sucks that this whole thing happened. God, it's not fun. Not a fun time. Yeah, but like I said, if any of you guys know anything, probably won't, about it's my passport from like 1 terabyte from Western Digital. The thing was really cool. I got it for my birthday about May/June, and I use it. I used it all the time. Right here, I'm going ham with the Type 99. you know, what you can do about it. Yeah, gameplay is sort of wrapping up. And so right now my main goal is going to be figuring out this hard drive situation. Once that gets done, slash if I get a new one, I'm going to have to start playing a lot more. I haven't been playing very much PlayStation, or not PlayStation, but very much Call of Duty. I've been addicted to that Skyrim game. Don't know if any of you guys have heard about that, but it's pretty intense. I've beaten the Companions and I've beaten the Thieves Guild main questline at least. Working on the Dark Brotherhood right now, but yeah, game just wrapped up. I can't see the score, but it's like 40 and 20-ish. Yeah, my name's Jason. Hope I get this all figured out, and I'll see you guys soon. Have a good day.